Let's talk about pullback trading and how to trade the best pullbacks. So welcome back, welcome to a new video, and today, well, as I said, we talk about pullbacks. And this video is inspired by a recent discussion that I had with a few traders actually, when I asked them, so what is your trading type and what is your trading strategy based on? And then they answered, we trade pullbacks. And then I asked them, what kind of pullbacks do you trade? And what did you specialize in? And then they just said, yeah, we trade pullbacks. And it is very, very important. Obviously, those traders are not successful and they're not profitable. And one of the main reasons is that you need to really be clear about what it is that you're trading, what are the premises of your trading strategy, and you need to really pick something and specialize in. This is very, very important. And when it comes to pullback trading, there are tons and tons and tons of different pullbacks. We will go over a few now. And it is so important that you really pick maybe one or two types of pullbacks. You really study them in depth. You try to master them as much as you can, instead of trying to be all over the place. If you just say, I'm a pullback trader, or if you just say, I'm a trend trader, I'm a breakout trader, whatever, this is not enough. You really need to nail it down. You need to be very, very specific. What types of pullbacks do you trade? What types of trends do you trade? What types of breakouts do you trade? And then even you need to go deeper than that. You need to analyze and you need to understand what are the types of trades that you take and what are the premises, what are the surroundings around your trading strategies. Because everything and every trading system, every setup, every approach has pros and cons. Every little approach needs to be approached obviously differently. Every strategy needs to be approached differently. And there are so many nuances that many traders miss when it comes to strategy design. So let me just give you a few ideas of pullback trading. And yeah, let's start here obviously on the left-hand side. This is a runaway. You can see that here the market was in a trending phase. We had here our double top. We have here our lowest low point, and then the market broke out and there was no immediate pullback. So in this case, a pullback trader would wait eagerly, maybe impatiently, and he would look at the breakout point and then say, okay, when the market is pulling back, I'm going to get in. And then the market is running away, and he's getting more impatient, and then obviously what will happen, you guessed it, the trader will jump into the market, it will chase the price, because well, he didn't really define what types of pullbacks does he trade, and is he really okay with trading pullbacks if there is no pullback? Or is he okay, I should say, with not trading if there is no pullback? So runaway breakouts will happen all the time, and a breakout trader who is specializing in pullbacks will sometimes miss those trades, obviously, when there is no pullback. And you need to be okay with that. If you say, okay, I'm a pullback trader, if there's a runaway breakout, there's not going to be a pullback all the time, I will sit out. You need to put this into your trading plan. If there is no pullback, there's no trading opportunity for you. If you haven't defined that, you will be very, very emotional and you will end up chasing price. Another option here, a late pullback. So the market has trended here a little bit, turned around, and then came back right into the previous breakout area. And then the trader is wondering, okay, maybe I missed this, or maybe he lost some money on this one. The market is coming back here now into this area. Is this a good pullback? I don't know. This looks weird. I've never looked at this, but I want to make up for my previous loss. So let me try to analyze and how to get into this. And then, or maybe he's even scared and he doesn't pull the trigger because he doesn't know what's going on. And then what happens? It happens exactly what he deserves. He's missing the trade again. The market is running away. Maybe he's chasing the price. He's getting in late. And then he's ending up with a losing trade or a bad trade, and then emotions take over again. Why? Because he has not defined what his pullback is. Are you okay with trading or with skipping runaway breakouts? Good. Put this in your trading plan. Do you trade late pullbacks? Yes. How do you approach them? What are the signals that you want? Or no, then okay, you just skip those trades as well. But you need to be very crystal clear what do you trade and what do you not trade. Very, very, very important. And then here, a deep pullback. The market was in a trending phase to the downside. Let me adjust this. Here in the downside, then we have here maybe a double bottom. We have a very good resistance area. The market breaks out, and then here we have very, very dirty and very deep pullback. But eventually, the market would have rallied again, and then the trader is left wondering again, this looked like a breakout, but I didn't take it. I don't know how to approach this one. It looks messy. This is a volatile market, because the trader is not very clear. If you just have this vague idea in your mind that I'm a pullback trader, but you don't know which pullbacks you're trading and how to approach them, you will be lost. I can guarantee you this. I've seen it dozens and dozens of times. Traders who are not clear about what it is that they are trading, they will be all over the place, they will be emotional, they will chase price, they will get in late, they will take stupid trades, and they'll be very, very emotionally upset all the time. And this is also true for breakout traders, obviously. You need to define there are dozens and dozens types of breakouts. Just in my price action course, I teach around 5 or 6 different breakout strategies. They all look they are similar, but there are slight variations. Why is that? Because there are so many different breakout scenarios that you need to be very, very crystal clear on which type of breakouts do you want to trade. This is important because when the market is moving, when there's money on the line, or when you're about to get in, you need to remove uncertainty. You need to trade with full confidence in your trading, in your strategy. There should not be left one single grain of doubt in your mind about what it is that you're doing, how the best setups look like, and how do you approach them. And then maybe you can even trade deep pullbacks. If they happen, you find a way. Maybe if you're trading supply and demand, this will look like a stop fishing approach. And then you can look at, okay, how do I approach those deep pullbacks? And make a conscious decision. Maybe you're interested in those. They happen all the time, deep pullbacks. So maybe blur out everything else, but look and focus all your energy and time on analyzing deep pullbacks and learn as much as you can about how to approach them, what is the best entry point, how do you set your target and your stop loss, where's the best and what are the best surroundings, what is the market condition, and you will learn so much about your setup, about how to approach such things, instead of being all over the place but really having no idea of what you're doing actually. And then here the classic ones, that's probably what most traders wait for. This is the classic break and retest. The market was turning around here, very nice resistance, it broke above it, came back, retested the previous resistance as support, and then took off. This is what many traders wait for, but this is, I would say, the exception to the norm. Usually pullbacks will look very, very differently. And if you're not clear, and if you think that this is a pullback, but you only have, again, the idea is very vaguely in your mind and not very clear, then you will be wondering, in all the 90% of other types of breakouts that happen, what are you going to do? And this will cause a lot of emotional issues for you. Because sometimes things like this happen, and the market was in a nice uptrend. We have very nice, whatever you want to call this, maybe a double top, maybe here also something like a triangle, and then you have a breakout, and then you say, okay, the market is coming back, I want to wait until the market comes back and retests here the previous low, but then obviously the market turned ahead of your level and you didn't get in, and you miss all this, and you're emotional and you get upset, and you just try to chase price, and whatever stupid thing you can now come up with, this is often the result of because you are not clear with your approach. And maybe this is something that you also can study. Maybe you want to specialize in deep pullbacks. Maybe you want to specialize in the classic pullbacks that are very, very easy to find. The break and retests one, because they're obvious. But maybe you also want to specialize in the close misses, because they also happen sometimes. This is something also that you need to be very clear. Put it in your trading plan, put it in your strategy guide, and really make a conscious decision about what it is that you want to trade. And again, I keep saying it also to my students, the more uncertainty you can remove from your trading, the more confidence you have, the better your trades will be. And yeah, just you can approach trading with a very different mindset. That's one of the biggest problems that many amateur traders have, is that they are not very clear. They don't know what their best setups look like. They have never defined really what it is, what is that a good setup is made up of. They have never collected screenshots from the setups that they want to trade, and they have never looked at what are the criteria. And then they have a lot of uncertainty, obviously. They have no confidence, they're all over the place, they chase price, they break their rules because they don't have any good rules. And this obviously creates a lot of problems. And let me know in the comments below if this is something that you have dealt with or that you have struggled with. And I'm pretty sure that one of the reasons is because you have not really defined what it is that you are actually doing. So I really would like to recommend that you take 60 minutes, maybe 1 or 2 hours, just sit down, collect, and really be clear. Collect screenshots of what it is that you want to trade, what are the setups that you want to trade, what are the criteria, and what it is that you need to be doing to trade those effectively. And then you can trade those, because again, runaway breakouts, they happen very, very often. A dirty pullback, as you can see it here right now. When we zoom out a little bit, the market had here, it's maybe a head and shoulders, a very dirty retest, and then it comes back again. What do you do with them? Maybe you traded the breakout, then you put your stop loss to break even, and those things happen all the time. So really pay attention to it, be crystal clear, and this is something that is overlooked so often. If you really specialize in 1 or 2 setups, you can really work on it very, very targetedly. You will pick up so many little nuances about what it is that is happening around your setups, so that you can really perfect it, you can become the master of it, and you will often find out what it is that you have been doing wrong very, very quickly. And again, the opposite side is the amateur trader that is all over the place. He doesn't know what he's doing. He trades random pairs. He never analyzes really what he's doing. Actually, he takes random trades, not random pairs. And then obviously he can never really improve, because he has no way of actually knowing what it is that he was doing in the first place, and everything is very, very random. So I hope that you take this advice to heart and get to work.